back, fellas. Late night madness here. We got two of the reigning state champions. We got Texas and Florida state champions in the building, starting lineups. Quan O'Neal is officially back for the season. It's been a while since we've seen our guys in the blue jerseys. They've been rocking the black jerseys. They rocked the black ones for the rest of the season last year, but I officially got all the teams' jerseys in, all three uniforms for all the teams that do have changes. So be on the lookout for that. I will show you guys all of them as well. Pretty dope. But we are underway. I didn't get the scoreboard fixed. That's my fault. I was trying to hurry up and rush to get the game done. Even last game, I noticed the ball wasn't correct. Let me make sure that wasn't just a... Yeah, no, we had like a... Yeah, see, so our ball is back. For some reason in that last game, the ball was off. It was like a generic ball. And I also fixed the logos for every team too. You see Texas Prep got their new logo, Lakeville there. So a couple of other fixes that I had to make that I realized was off on the last game, that first game. But I don't know what happened to the basketball last game. That's interesting. I had to try that out again, but here we go. Got a lot of users in this game, a lot of big time players in this game as well. This is number 4 versus 2. This is actually Florida versus Texas. I do wish I had the scoreboard correct, but just bear with me on this one. That'll be the first and last time that'll happen this season. I'll be on point with that. Nice take from Quan O'Neal. So again, 2 top 5 teams going at it. Remember, these 2 teams met up in the conference championship last season. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up what we've seen. Of course, a lot of guys are gone from that matchup. They actually played each other twice last season, so they met up in the week 2. Lakeville was number 9 in the nation. Texas Prep was number 13 in the nation, and it was a conference matchup. Remember, they both were in the PPC. Lakeville won that game on the road at Texas Prep 85-81. That was the first time they matched up. Lakeville won by 4. Jason Cunningham, that was a day he had 17 for Texas Prep. Shador Sims had 17. Charlie Rivers had 11 and 13. That was a knockdown from Tom Wayne. Jovan Sims, this was a game he had 10 and 10. So Jovan Sims had 10 points, 4 rebounds, 10 assists. Ryan Duffy was 8 and 7 only, much better now. So yeah, it was a tough matchup, but ultimately Lakeville won that game. And on Lakeville's side, Charlie Gray went crazy, 26 points, number 1 player in the state last season. Yeah, 26 points. That was a tough pull. Laquan O'Neal, I told you something special about this kid when I was watching them in the scrimmages. But Samari Evans had 19 points in that game. He had 3 threes. Marcus Langston had 12 points and 13 rebounds. Quan O'Neal had 9 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists. So that was a game that Lakeville won on the road. And then they played a second time, and that was again in that in that PPC conference championship game that I was talking about there. And that one is when Texas Prep got their get back when it mattered most in the actual PPC championship game, where they beat them 89-87. So I just see Ryan Duffy flushing it in for 2 there, tying this one up. But 89-87, so 2 close matchups. One decided by 4 points. The championship game decided by 2. Remember, guys, remember, it was 89-87. Jovan Sims, point guard for Texas Prep, hit the game-winning shot in that one. In that game, Samari Evans followed that up with 20 points. He had 19 in their first matchup, 20 in their second. Charlie Gray had 18. Caden Locke with 15. And then, of course, Quan O'Neal. Remember, he got hurt early. Oh, no, I think that might have been a different game, but because he did a lot of minutes in this one. I think that was in the national playoff. But yeah, he finished this one with 12, 3, 4, and 2. So tough loss, but they split 1-1 last season. So now here they are again early in the season, meeting up in the PBA showcase, and this time they're actually in different conferences, as we see Laquan O'Neal down in the paint trying to attack Jovan, and he does. Easy bucket. But now we see that one is in the PPC, which is Texas Prep. You know, they're the champs, so they remain there, and Lakeville will now be in the GAC. So a lot of things going on for this season, but this is definitely one of those matchups that we all been waiting to see and run it back. So the split will now be decided right now. DJ Stewart, what a nice bucket, because with them not being in the same conference anymore, they won't see each other during the regular season. So this is the time they want to get it in against each other in this tournament. This will be the only game, because only one will move forward unless they meet in the consolation brackets. It's Evans, nice pull. Remember, averaging a 20 piece against Texas Prep, 19 and 20 last season's 2 matchups. Here's Stewart, nice behind the back. He's tough, and these guys are going toe to toe. Goodness, going back and forth. Here's DJ Stewart on the bucket there for the Tigers. This kid is tough. He's actually, let me pull up the stars. This kid, DJ Stewart, is a 4-star junior recruit, so definitely be on it up. Oh, nice dime down to Nelson Gribbs. Jovan Sims with a dime to Nelson Gribbs. Pass out of the shot. That's how you get it done. Yeah, it does pop. Very evenly matched game. There's my boy Elite. Can't wait to see the young freshman small forward check in. There's Ryan Duffy on the steal, on the break. And speaking of Elite, he's coming in right now. Oh, JV able to get it. He's able to dunk off those moves, but he settles for a floater. And here comes Texas Prep. You gotta stop the bleeding early. We got a 3-man user rotation here coming in. Actually, 5 users coming in if you want to count both teams, because we do have Cam Redding coming in for Lakeville at the point guard position. Here's JV taking up strong. And then we have, who's that, Tristan White coming in at the power forward for Lakeville. And then on Texas Prep, we got Alek Thompson. We got the little homie, I'm drawing a blank on his name, Tommy Zhao. And then who's the other user? Jason Duffy, the Duffy twin. So we're gonna see some Duffy twin action here, as looks like Jason Duffy's gonna come in for Nelson Gribbs. So number 9 and number 5, twin gang out there right now, the Duffy boys. Let's see, this is their first season together. Jason Duffy played his freshman season, half a season at Bear Valley last season. Now he's finally moved to Texas with his brother to play at Texas Prep. Tristan White in freshman year, up top to Quan. Quan not able to knock down that lob there, but a 10-16 game. Tommy Zhao, a little undersized, remember, just 5'9", 5'8", 5'9" out there. He's got Quan on him, so there's a mismatch. They locate the mismatch. Ryan Duffy got him in the paint. Should be easy work, and it is. 8-point lead for number 2 Texas Prep. Remember, these guys were the national runner-ups, almost a triple crown last season. They won the PPC, they won the state, but they fell short in the Natty against Dream Academy. So, which you will see Dream in this in this tournament as well. 2 CPU teams that we decided to go with. Going to be Dream, of course, the triple crown winners. I had to get them in on this competition, and then as I also put North Lake Academy in there. They're the last place team last year, so a first place team, last place, but North Lake had a big recruiting off season, bringing in Jesse Morrison and Jackson Randolph, and even Leandre Hart. So very curious to see what they're looking like. So I wanted to throw them in the tournament, see if they can get their gears revved up early on for a nice season. Here we are, 10-18, just approaching the 2-minute mark in the first quarter. Lakeville trying to get on the board here. Cameron Garrison almost getting the and one. Pretty tough foul there. Alek Thompson, a young freshman, making his presence felt. Hard foul. He said no easy buckets as Cameron Garrison headed to the line for 2. Gonna knock in the first. And this kid here, he's got a little bit of promise. Got some upside. 3-star junior recruit, 80 overall, 6'8", 210. Seniors, notable seniors in this game for our recruits. It's going to be center Marcus Langston, center / power forward, number 9 for Lakeville at 6'10", 226. And then we got Donovan Wood, Lakeville shooting guard, 6'5", number 3, who's out there right now with the afro. So That's a senior for you guys to check out as he gets a nice pass up ahead. There's that quick Cameron Garrison. Told you he's got some upside on him. And shout out to Donovan Wood for that assist. Get it up ahead. And on the Texas side of things, you got Nelson Gribbs as a senior. He's on the bench right now. And you also have Tom Wayne, who hit that 3 early to start the game. Number 0. And I believe that's it. So 2 seniors each on both squads. 14-18. Big time split action here. 1-1 last season, but new teams, new lineups this year. A couple of returners out of bounds. Going to be a turnover here. We get to see Quan O'Neal versus Ryan Duffy. Remember in that championship game, Texas won. Game winner by JV. Let's see, what did the big men do in that game? What are their stats? Ryan had 18 points, 15 boards, and 2 blocks. He absolutely dominated in that ball game. Here's Harvey Green looking for Tommy Zhao. Hold up, Tommy short. What's going on with y'all? Manu in the building, my boy Fletcher, Rob, Malik. Appreciate y'all boys for being here, man. I know it's a late nighter, so I don't expect a big crowd, but we gotta stick to the schedule here, stick to things. I at least wanted to get y'all 4 games before I headed off for the weekend at my boy's wedding, so definitely wanted to make sure I got these 2 called, and then the next 2 will be premiered. So there's a leak on his first look, can't get it to go. And actually, they might either be, if I get up early, because I might have to get up early, I might not be able to stay up late, as Cam Redding with the contested jumper. If I'm not able to stay up late and I can get up early, then I'll just do them live. That way I can get some points too. They just won't be commentated because I'll be getting ready. But if I'm able to stay up late, then they'll be pre-recorded. 17-18 game, big time action. That was a huge shot actually by Cam Redding, but one freshman to another. Alek Thompson getting a cold lefty step back 3 to go. Look at that. That thing was splashed. That reminded me of James Harden a little bit. Duffy on the steal. Green at the buzzer. No good. 17-21 at the end of the first, and Coach Steve McCown has his team locked in, but not too fast because Coach Nathaniel Seneca is right on his tail. 2 of the few coaches who have badges to their name. So 2s in the chat. 2s in the chat. PBA basketball here. Lakeville and Texas Prep, 2 of the best teams in the nation. 2 top 5 teams in the nation. 2 of the best coaches in the nation, and some of the best talent and players in the nation we have to offer. Live late night PBA sports action on Twitch. Here's Quan O'Neal showing that range, mid-ranger. Big fella changed up the shot formation. I love it. Got out of that shack form. Pass up to Zhao. Zhao still running the O. Got it down to Duffy. Jason Duffy to be exact. You got J Duffy and R Duff. Can't just say Duffy no more. Jason looking for a bucket, trying to get it against the freshman Tristan White. He's determined, but White on the stop. Evans back in the game. In the backcourt, sharing it with Cam Redding still in. Laquan still getting some rest. Oh, nice pass. Corner 3 off the mark by Mitchell. Duffy gonna get it to Zhao to set up the O. Here's Harvey Green. Looking for Elite coming up that step back 3. Let's see what he can do. Get it back to Green to set up for Zhao off the screen. No, nothing. Good defense from Lakeville. Here's another screen. Nothing there. The Wolves. Great contested shot, but Tommy Zhao able to put one in over the defense. Bucket. Cam Redding right back at him. Corner 3 off the mark. Jason Duffy on the board, pushing the tempo up to his twin. He's got a leak in the corner. Doesn't go to him. Takes it himself, and he's fouled to the rack and to the line for 2. That was a cold look off, Duff. You did not have to look my boy off like that. He said, "Oh, he's just a freshman. He can't get that pass yet." Harvey Green headed to the bench. Duffy with a pair. DJ Stewart, 4-star, check back in against Evans. 2 lefties going at it. Here's Evans. Look for Quan, trying to set up Quan O'Neal. Quan O'Neal versus Ryan Duffy is what we came to see. 2 big men going at it. 4-star versus a 5. Here's Redding looking for the mismatch down there. Quan's got the mismatch, but Evans got to get a shot up. Off the mark and rebounded by Jason Duffy. Here's the leak. Using the crossover. Another cross. Spin. Great defense from Kadeem Mitchell. Way to stay disciplined. Forcing the leak to pass it up. Duffy got it. Lefty trigger. One's a lefty, one's a righty. Jason can spread the floor a little more than Ryan. Bucket, 4 points for Jason. Here's Cam off the screen. Off the mark. You know, he's a chucker. He's one of those ones, he comes off the bench, he wants his buckets. They got to get Laquan back in the game, however, to slow this tempo back down, get some offense rolling. Texas Prep having their way right about now. The length is starting to be an issue. Here's the leak, got him in the air. Off the screen, another step back. Ooh, in and out. And there's that length I was talking about. Killing him down low. Jason Duffy, 29-17. Texas Prep showing us why they are the runner-ups from last year's. The Wolves get a timeout, looking like we're going to get Marcus Langston back in. They need him back in ASAP. Remember, Quan O'Neal's a footer now. Marcus Langston just 6'10". He's got to be forced to play center right now against Duffy, but maybe he can bring Duffy out to that 3. That's going to be the issue. Remember, Marcus Langston, the lefty himself, he can spread the floor, but he's a bit smaller here than Duffy, so that's going to be interesting. Is DJ Stewart with the crossover and a dunk as he gets past Samari Evans, and Texas Prep pouring it on. Pouring it on him, man. I don't know. Lakeville's got to lock in. No more Charlie Gray to get you out of a situation. Remember, Charlie could run off 30. Here's White. That's why this team's a little bit different. They're going to need other guys to step up and score the rock. No more Charlie Gray or none of those guys. Here's Tristan White spreading the floor. No good. They got a lot younger here this season. And they've got to find offense. Marcus Langston's going to have to step up and look for his offense. Evans is going to have to shoot it a little bit more. And they're ultimately going to have to try to find Quan. But here's the mismatch here. Duffy just working. That's 7-1 against 6'10". Duffy just putting it on him. Just a sophomore. And Langston's a senior. But Langston just not able to handle that one.
Timeout, timeout.
In any other circumstance, he'll be fine at 6'10", but not tonight. Got to get back to that power forward. Quan at 7 feet now for year 2. He's ideal there, still coming back from that injury. Finally able to get some action in. Didn't play in the summer. Chose to rehab his injury. Now he's back, ready to go for the Wolves, trying to make that run at the Florida title again. Laquan O'Neal back in the game. Kadeem Mitchell, Tristan White, Marcus Langston, and Evans. Here's Langston. Got to put pressure on Duffy. Make him get him in foul trouble. Here's Tristan White working against Jason Duffy. Here's the power forward, young freshman, pull up jumper off the mark. Great defense from JD. Pass down to Stewart. No good. Got his own board. Flip shot. Yeah, showing why they're the #2 team in the nation. I mean, they're #2 for a reason. We got our fresh lineups out. Our fresh rankings out. Out off the press. Laquan O'Neal. Back to Evans. Again, this is a problem for Lakeville. Gotta find scoring. Langston. He's the guy to go to. Crossover. Got the space. Pull up. Oh, he's dirty. He is so nice, yo. Cameron Garrison and Donovan Wood looking to check in this one for Lakeville. Oh, look at the top pass, the top floor pass. Ryan Duffy showing off that playmaking ability, and JV yamming it in. That boy got bounced, don't he? Texas Prep, the chemistry just looks amazing. Tristan, oh, got him in the air. Oh, you got to make a move, young fella. Here's Laquan. Tough Bader off the mark. Got to make a move on that, Tristan. Here's Ryan over to Alik. Alik working against Kadeem. Gonna go with JV off the screen, wide open. Line it up, dial it in for 3. Texas Prep pouring it in, letting it rain. The number 2 team in the nation showing just why. Give me that. Oh, these Duffy boys are going to be tough down in that front court, man. They are controlling. Look at that. One Duffy to the decks. And this one here, over the top, easy bucket, man. Coach Seneca's got to get Quan back in or something. He's got to make a move. Langston is not able to control Ryan Duffy. Here's Mitchell. Lakeville is cold right now. Lakeville cannot find any offense. Here's Duffy again, just too much. This is getting out of hand. This is looking like Rudy Gobert against the Lakers game 5. Just not enough length out there. Quan still on the bench. Coach not pulling the trigger on him. Here's Laquan. Looking for some type of momentum down the Tristan. Nice pass and the finish. They needed that and one there. That was a type of play you need. Get some momentum going for your team. Nice and one. Freshman headed to the line for 2. Or for 1, I should say. Trying to complete the 3-point play, and he does. Here's JV. I'm so glad I rebranded those Texas Prep jerseys last year, because the first original ones was trash. Like, I can admit it. Like, they were alright. Here's JV. How does he get wide open again? They're lucky he missed. But yeah, these ones are fire. Uh-oh, to the basket, D Wood. I'm surprised he didn't yam that. Nice take, cutting this one 20. As you can see, Nelson Gribbs checking back in. Here's the move. JV put on the moves. Almost ripped by Garrison. Gonna force one up. Oh, did they bail him out? I got love for you, JV, but that was 100% a bailout. Nowhere to go. Gonna be good on the first. Juan O'Neal checking back in. It was just 20 seconds, I mean. And then that's when Duffy checks out. Come on, coach. Here's D Wood. Looking to set up the last play of the half. Crossover on Harvey. Great defense. Here he is stepping into his moves. Size up dribble. Pull up 3. That's nasty. Oh, okay, I thought, man, he had the space too. Dude didn't even get a hand up. And that's going to do it for the first half of play, man. Oh, man. Texas Prep showing why Texas basketball feeling good. Coming into season 2. Dominant first half for the Tigers. But we know this is a game of halves. 2 halves to be exact. And this was not over. You got to string together another half of great basketball after taking a break. Let's see if Texas Prep can jump right back into things, or can Lakeville turn the tide. You guys keep it locked right here. It's your boy Cub, PBA Sports Network, Twitch. We are live at the PBA Showcase. Let's get it.
Mine! Good board! Come on, box it out, man!
Who's watching you?
Right here!
Don't get picked! Pressure him up! Hey, yo, right there! Screen! Shoot that!
Close the board! Close the board!
Hey! Stay on him! Who got ball? Ball!
Hit the bucket! It's good! One shot. One shot. Good luck. Go, shot. Let's get a good shot.
Yo, get on him, yo!
Go.
Hey!
Big coming. Hey! The ring on the boat. Get there.
I got you out! Watch the screen!
That's all you.
Get the board, get it! Hey, swing it!
look.
Hey, yo, right here.
I got shooter.
Oh man, that was a tough bucket. We got an and one here from Laquan O'Neal. 13-point game, so Lakeville trying to fight it out. Can't complete the three-point play. You got to knock down as many of those as possible. 44-57. Oh, tough foul there on Garrison as he's going to send Harvey Green to the line for 2. Got an Under Armour school versus the Jordan brand. Green will be off on the second. Here's Quan O'Neal getting over to Garrison to Tristan White, and a nice finish for the freshman power forward. Gonna cut this one down to 12. I seen that Tommy's out. I was getting some good looks in this one as well. It's gonna be a timeout, Tigers. 12-point deficit there for Lakeville out of Florida. Texas Prep gonna talk it out. It's Coach Steve McCown. Yeah, they're definitely battling back, Manu. Gotta say that. I knew they wasn't just gonna lay down in this one. I mean, they're a pretty tough team. You gotta find their groove. Got a different look, different setup to their team this year. They're missing I mean, they had the #1 player in the state of Florida last year. So imagine losing the #1 player in the state. I'm sure that definitely mixes up your lineup. You got to figure some. Donovan Wood says, no worries, I'm going to replace Charlie Gray. Not going to get the minutes as Charlie. He and Evans are going to be splitting those shooting guard minutes, but Donovan Wood, a nice piece there, center or senior. So you guys keep an eye out on him. Harvey Green definitely been stepping it up here. Had a very quiet year last year, but you can see he's fit into the rotation. Big rotational piece for the Tigers right now, or at least early on in the showcase. You know, the showcase, we have to see everybody get it in and see what everybody has to offer for when things tighten up in conference play. Try to go up top. There's another knock away from Duffy. Just snatches it, and there's a leak. I saw him leaking out and up top. Hey! A leak. Thompson on the finish for 2. The two-handed lob. I saw him cutting to the basket. All he had to do was throw it up top. Here's D Wood. Nice double cross. Got it to White. Pass to O'Neal. Pull up from the mid-range. Didn't get it to go. Nice pass. And look at Texas Prep run the break. These guys run the break pretty nicely. And Tavius Weems headed to the line for 2.
Two shots.
It's going to be Cash on the first. And he's short on the second. Up ahead to D Wood. D Wood with another lane and a lefty lay. Down to 13, and Lakeville trying to fight. Not completely laying down in this one. JV. Series of moves. Step back, mid-range. That's his game. Oh my gosh. Look how easy it made it look. Just a pro. D Wood walking him down on the other end. Trying to get it off the glass. Texas Prep get one more shot here. 5 seconds. Looks like JV's going to be the one. Cross, pull, and in his face, off the mark. 15-point game going into the 4th quarter. Number 2, Texas Prep, looking pretty dominant here. Here we go. 4s in the chat, fellas. JV getting that space. There's Nelson Gribbs on the putback dunk. The senior cleaning it up. Laquan O'Neal bringing it up court for the Wolves as they set up their offense here. Tristan White looking for Laquan. Trying to get the big fella involved down there. Find D Wood. D Wood, top of the key 3 money. Donovan Wood starting to get it going here. Malik Thompson, the freshman forward. Setting the screen there for Jason Duffy. You find Nelson Gribbs. Tough take. Left hand, no good. Tristan White. Way to body him up. Mismatch down low. O'Neal has it, but D Wood takes it himself. Looks the big fella off. Misses the floater. And now an easy bucket for Duffy on the other end. Just too big for Laquan O'Neal. And Texas prep just absolutely looking good. This 62% from the field. Been a night for the Tigers. There's Laquan and his brother cleaning it up. Big brother Quan O'Neal, younger brother Laquan O'Neal. Wow. Is it Daquan? What's going on, D-Will? Here's JV working the handle. Dancing. Sidestep. Had to get rid of it. Thompson. Got to get a shot up at the buzzer. And he got it to go. Long 2. The freshman is tough. Lefty assassin. Here's Evans. Over to O'Neal. Looking for his brother off the screen. Here comes the screen from White. Took it behind the back, up top. Oh, wow. Now that was amazing. Ran it to perfection. Tristan White up top, throwing it down and in. JV with the spin, pull. Off the mark, Tristan. Get it up to Quan. Quan. Taking it to the basket, tough one. It's off the mark. Foul by Jason Duffy. Quan O'Neal, big fella, headed to the line for 2. Here's the first. Got it. 12 points and 4 rebounds on the night. So Quan's first action in quite some time after suffering that wrist injury from last season. Took the summer off. This is his first game back in competitive play. And man, that kid, I'll tell you something. Javon Sims is the coldest at getting that space there in the mid-range and absolutely daggering it. Like, nobody creates space like he does from that spot on the field. Oh, on the floor. Oh my goodness. Look at that big man move. Just put a shoulder on him, dropped his shoulder and spun on him. Just real big boy stuff. Quan O'Neal showing that he wants to be an elite big man this year. DJ Stewart, open look. Down goes Langston, makes him pay for 3 and is back up to 16. Texas Prep jumping out to a hot start in this one and never looking back. Here's D Wood, hesitation, dribble, spin, cross, Euro. Oh my gosh, talk about a bag. Did you see the series of moves? He spun, tween, Euro. 11 points for Donovan Wood, stepping up this season. Just under 4 to go. I'm Wayne. Pull up, midi, no good. Here's D Wood up ahead to Evans. Evans been quiet tonight. He has Quan O'Neal. Didn't find him. Spin move. Oh, nice spin. That was a nice spin move. Got the contact from DJ Stewart. Headed to the line for 2 is Evans. The lefty, pretty solid at the line all year last year, knocking it down. Coming into his sophomore season, second season with the Wolves. 2 for 2 at the line, 64-76. Down low to Ryan. Ryan versus Quan. Spin move. Baseline. Got him in the air. Going for a lay. No good, but he is fouled. I was about to say, we haven't seen much of Ryan in the second half. Once Quan got in the game, he shut all that down. Just 10 points and 3 assists. So you know, Ryan was absolutely running away with it when they had the smaller lineup in, but Big Quan O'Neal talks that talk, and he's walking that walk right now, shutting down one of the best bigs in the nation. Ryan, easy double-double, but not tonight. Pretty tough. The team effort from Texas Prep. Lakeville, let's see if they got one more run in them late in this game. 3 minutes to get it done. 13-point game. Here's Langston looking for Laquan. Oh, cookies. JV on the steal. Picked his pocket. Clean. And look at him right into a three. That's dirty. Garrison on the rebound. And there, see, that's a putback that Duffy normally gets. Here's Evans kicking it out. Time going down fast, man. I feel like they're running out of time. Oh my gosh, Marcus Langston. Huge poster on Nelson Gribbs. He's barely getting up. Look, he couldn't even get up. Nelson Gribbs is wide open. He couldn't even get up. He dunked on him so bad. He couldn't even get up, and he got an open bucket. Wow. Nobody stepped up to help or nothing. You gotta get up off the ground. I gotta see what was taking so long. I'm just curious. I need to. Gotta get back, big fella. I know the dunk was ferocious, but when are you getting up? Are you hurt? Are you crying for a foul? What's going on here? That was cold though. He went straight off the cross into the body bag. No, that's nasty. Come here. Hold on. How you let him get up and beat you? All right, let's look at this. He got up. Well, you know the person that get dunked on always get up fast. They normally take it out. He crying for a foul. That's what's happening. He did kind of take a, oh my goodness. Pause. Okay, he's crying for a foul. He gets up, turns. By the time he get up and turn, his man and already beat him down the floor. Ah, young fella. That's film breakdown. My coach is chewing us out for that. That is film. Let me get closer. That is called film, sir. Film. Film. All right. Just a quick breakdown. Felt like it was needed. Jason Duffy. Oh, first game with the Tigers. They're gonna say JD. Give me the ball. Nice all-around game. The young transfer coming in. Texas Prep. Remember, these tournaments are all about showcasing the full talent of a team. Conference play, regular season lineups tend to tighten up a bit. So we've been seeing a nice bulk of this Tigers team. Nice lay from Langston. Langston going at Gribbs. Two of the best power forwards generics in the game. And that would have been cold. That would look like a game breaker type of lob if you would have made that. Here's Cameron Garrison on the break. Gotta make those if you wanted to come back. That would have cut it to 9. Not able to finish on the layup. Brian Duffy's got a mismatch. The much smaller Garrison. And he's fouled. Duffy good on the first. 12 points, 4 for 5 from the line. Knocking down a pair. 68-81. Just under 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Lakeville down big. Langston picking the work. Going against Gribbs. Off the mark. Up ahead to JV. JV looking to, he's going to probably look to wind the clock down some here. They pretty much got this game in the bag. Not enough time for Lakeville to make any kind of runs. JV, jumper, off the mark, and Quan cleaning it up. Here's O'Neal. Gonna go straight to Langston, still going hard to the rack, fouled. As Marcus Langston gonna go to the line for 2 here. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Wait. I turned my head too fast. Something didn't look right about that. Something felt wrong. What just happened? I heard a sound. Oh, okay. It was just a clanker. I was like, I thought he hit like the backboard and no rim. Ew. You gotta get that one in there, buddy. There it is. Just a minute to go in this one. Day one of the PBA showcase is going to be in the books, fellas. 2 big-time games, almost 2 blowouts. I don't think I would consider this one a blowout. Very convincing win, for sure. Look at that great screen. Tom Wayne. Oh, misses the 3. Yeah, very convincing win. But I wouldn't label it a blowout. Oh, Quan O'Neal's got to get that one. You got to hold on to that one and throw that down, big fella. But that was a nice attempt. Nice attempt. Very nice, convincing win here for Texas Prep. Texas State champ versus Florida State champ from last season. The Texas Prep going to go 2-1 in their series matchup of all time. Remember, Lytton 1-1 last season. Shared a conference together. This season, split up. Oh, look at the cookies. And Texas Prep showing their dominance and showing why they took the W last season and showed to be the better team. And they still are. That is still the case this season. And Tristan White with another impressive move. Getting up on that rim this game. As Tristan White, freshman, cutting it down. Getting it to 12 right here is DJ Stewart on a crossover, and that's going to do it. It's going to be a score of 71-83. Texas Prep going 1-0 to start their season in Lakeville. Taking a tough L to get things going. But way to fight back. The Wolves battled back. We're down big, as much as 20-plus points. Able to cut this thing down to 12. I think they got it as low as 9 at one point. Which is not enough firepower there. Got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, and come back. But number 2 Texas Prep is safe. They'll hold on to their spot, and they will advance in this tournament. It's your boy Cub, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the first couple of games of high school season 2. Preview of what you guys should expect. It's going to be a crazy, amazing season. I'll be back Friday with 2 games, whether they're premiered or recorded or live. That's yet to be determined, but you will know ASAP in the morning. I definitely will have those 2 games out. The 2 games that I'm speaking of should be up on your screen right about now. We got Northlake and St. Fabian, and then Empire and Pack. And then if I, like I said, if I'm able to stay up tonight, I'll go ahead and try to even pre-record some games to have for Saturday as well when I'm gone. And then Sunday I'll be back later that day, and we can get back in the lab and do some more live games. So we will still have a full action-packed weekend as promised. Just going to have to tune it up a different way. But nonetheless, that's all I got for you guys. It's your boy Cub. Much love to you guys. Hashtag PBA on your way out. Good night, folks. Y'all be safe and check out some highlights and some stats here. Peace.